Good morning. Came up today on the Warrior News.
The guidance department has plenty of scholarship opportunities available. We'll let you know what's in store next. Also, Mr. G is standing by with another physics moment of the day.
Plus, Chief Meteorologist Michael Jablonski will be here with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. That and more is up next. The Warrior News starts right now.
Weather, news, sports, and more. This is the Warrior News, Wilson's source for news and information with JJ Perdita, Dan Benarsdale, and Chief Meteorologist Michael Jablonski with your AccuWeather forecast. Broadcasting from Wilson Area High School, the Warrior News starts right now.
Good morning, Wilson. Today is Tuesday, March 21st, 2017. I'm JJ Perdita.
And I'm Dan Van Arsdale. At the top of the announcement today, we'd ask you to please come by and support the Wilson Area High School Chorus this Thursday at 7 p.m. for their spring concert. Tickets are 2 for students and 3 for adults. Yearbook photos for Student of the Month and all class officers will be taken tomorrow at the beginning of Period 4 in room 212. Please be prompt so you can be part of the photo.
The deadline for ordering yearbooks is April 5th. Please bring cash or a check payable to Wilson Area High School to Mrs. Gurrow in room 203. The cost is $60. I should probably get on that.
Same. Attention freshmen, Mr. Ryder's PE class and health classes are reported directly to the auditorium on Tuesday and Thursday of this week, periods 3, 4, 7, and 8.
Open gyms for boys basketball will be held Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. in the high school gym for boys in grades 9 to 11. Hey Dan, can you feel that? I feel some sort of friction or tension in the air. It must mean that Mr. G's back with Physics Moment of the Day.
Science. Hi, I'm Mr. G, and welcome to your Physics Moment of the Day. Today we're going to talk about friction. Now, we're familiar with friction when we try to pull a sled across cement when there's no snow out. We're familiar with friction if we slide across a carpet, but friction occurs even through the air. If we take a ball and bounce the ball simply, even a high bounce ball, cannot come back up to the height that it was dropped from. Impossible. Falling through the air, we lose some energy due to friction. Other energy is lost when we hit the ground. But let's show you another type of motion where we lose just a little bit moving through the air. Let's go on a little class trip to the lab. Hi, Gabe, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're ready to go. Have a seat here. Okay, we put the bouncing ball down and we take a look at another ball, a bowling ball suspended on a string. This is approximately 3 meters or 10 feet, a nice long pendulum. This too, when it moves through the air, loses energy to evil force of friction. And we can prove that. Gabe, if you will, take the ball, look up just a little more, hold it against your chin. Gabe is going to let the ball go. It will swing to the other side, and like our friend, the bouncing ball, it cannot come back to the same height. We use our chin, not our nose, not our teeth, just in case. All right, Gabe is going to release the ball, and it will not make it back to the original point. Close, but no cigar. I'm Mr. G, and this was your Physics Moment of the Day.
Thank you, Mr. G. The guidance department has plenty of scholarship opportunities available for seniors.
For these scholarships, check the black rack outside of guidance or visit the guidance office webpage. Here are some of the scholarship opportunities available.
The American Association of University Women's Scholarship, the deadline is March 31st.
The Wilson Area High School Alumni Association, Joanna Nicole Fimiano Scholarship with a deadline of April 1st.
The Wilson Youth Soccer Association Scholarship also has a deadline of April 1st.
The Zachary Heck Memorial Scholarship for $1,000 with a deadline of May 3rd.
The Marines will be in the lobby over lunches this Thursday, March 23rd.
Students interested in applying for consideration for the Futuro Empresario summer program at DeSales University should see Mrs. David ASAP for an application.
There will be a SAD meeting tomorrow, March 22nd in room 206 after school. Please try to attend.
Attention Key Club members. Key Club will be meeting after school today in room 312. Don't miss it. Newspaper Club will also be meeting today after school in room 203 to plan the next edition of The Echo.
And now the weather with meteorologist Michael Jablonski.
Good morning, Wilson. I'm Chief Meteorologist Michael Jablonski here with your AccuWeather forecast. But before we get to the forecast, just want to say happy vernal equinox, everyone, or as you know, spring. Definitely was interesting having that foot of snow we had last week. That was actually the second most snow we've seen in the past 7 years, the most being the 29-inch snowstorm we had last year. But definitely was some interesting weather, but this week should be a bit better. So starting off with today's forecast, we're going to have a high somewhere in the mid-50s. We'll see a lot of cloud cover throughout the day, but no rain should come through it. The clouds will clear up as we go into tonight, where you'll see low of about 30 degrees here. Definitely a mild start to this season. For tomorrow, we're going to have a high in the high 40s, mid 40s range. Again, sun and clouds at times, pretty nice weather. And then for Thursday, we're going to see a high right around freezing point here, low 30s. And there will definitely be a wind chill as well, so be sure to, I don't know, wear some sort of fancy scarf you have, because you gotta have a fancy scarf, am I right? And then as we take a look at the 5-day outlook here, as you can see, we do have some upcoming rain on Sunday and Monday, which we will be keeping an eye on. Should come out to about 2 or 3 inches of rain. So definitely be a decent storm. Other than that, as you can see, temperatures are going to continue to range between high 40s and low 60s throughout the week. That is a look at your AccuWeather forecast. Now we're going to go over to our trivia question for the day. I know St. Patrick's Day was on Friday, but we still didn't get a chance to ask that question, so we're going to ask it now. Where is the largest St. Patrick's Day parade in the world? That is the question. And it's in the world, keep in mind. So we have Chicago, Dublin, New York, and Munich.
I'm not too sure about that one, Michael. I'm on hot streak, so I'm going to go ahead and say Dublin. I'm pretty confident in my answer.
I'm going to go with New York, even though I probably think I'm wrong on that one.
I mean, you might be right.
I might be
right.
I don't,
Who knows?
No,
We might
yeah.
both be wrong.
Yeah, true.
Michael, answer?
Well, I mean, you'd expect it to be Dublin, seeing how large the population of Ireland is. However, the population of New York City is larger than the entire population of Ireland, interestingly enough. So it actually is New York, believe it or not. St. Patrick's Day, funny day holiday, by the way, because we don't celebrate German culture, not a day for Japanese culture or French culture, but there happens to be a day for the Irish culture. Funny how that works. But back to you guys.
Thank you, Michael. And that's all we have for you today, Wilson. Be sure to check back tomorrow for more spring sports news, fun segments, and much more. You can find us on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram at Warrior News 15 and on YouTube by searching The Warrior News. I'm JJ Brito.
I'm Devin Arsdale. You stay classy, Wilson.
I just wanna stay in the sun where I find I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much, but it's fine.